Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are going to be opening up a box of the brand new set, Pokemon XY Evolutions. Now, pre-releases for that are just starting today, but luckily with Laura being a pre-release judge, we were able to get a sealed box. So we're going to go ahead and open up for you guys so you can see what to expect either at your pre-releases or when you go out and buy a box yourself. So let's just dive right in. Now a lot of this set is based on older cards. Like, there's a lot of cards where the artwork is reprinted from like base set cards and just other very early cards. Or did you see?
I think it's all base set, isn't it?
It's all base set? Okay.
I think so.
That's cool. There's also a couple of cards that were Japanese exclusive. Or, well, there's the Executor, which was printed in both languages, but was only given out at Japanese tournaments or in a Japanese magazine. So, and I think that's a secret rare in the set.
I believe so.
Okay, so let's dive right in with pack number 1. Yeah, and there's a very recognizable there, a Sandshrew, Onyx, Magikarp, Fighting Energy, Staryu. Oh, nice. A reverse fairy energy. Is that a rare? Starmie? Wow, Starmie is a rare. It was a
wow.
It was a common in base set. Kakuna, Energy Retrieval, and Blastoise Spirit Link. That's one of the ones that isn't a reprint. Obviously, I think it's them, and there's some EXs of a original Pokemon plus things to go with them, like their Mega Evolutions, stuff like that.
That's a really awkward card to look at because it's got the...
It's got the original... Yeah, it does look a bit odd, but... Okay. On to pack number 2. We have Staryu, Onyx, Weedle, Machop, Tangela, a reverse Porygon. It also looks weird to see these cards in reverses, yeah. Oh, his attack's now changed. It's conversion 3. It used to be called conversion, I believe, and it's added the extra types that it can turn into.
Did he not have a conversion 1 and 2? I thought he...
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he had conversion 1 and 2. So
that might be cute.
And,
ooh.
That's nice. Yeah, a full art Dragonite EX. That looks really nice. It's hard to show off on camera just how nice the EXs look, but you can kind of see the texture and stuff of it there. It does look really cool. Here comes Team Rocket. That one was originally in the Team Rocket expansion rather than base set.
Good point.
Each player turns all of his prize cards face up. So there's a trainer in standard at the moment, right? That just does the same effect. There's Town Map.
Yeah.
Is it still in standard? And this is a supporter, so.
Yeah, it's weird how they're placing the supporter too.
Magmar.
Oh.
And Surfing Pikachu. He is one of the secret rares in the set.
Okay.
He is number, if it'll focus, 111 out of 108.
Why is he at the back?
I don't know. He's a rare, and he's rare. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they're placing secret rares in packs. That's a bit weird. Okay, on to pack number 3. So that means there's at least 3 secret rares. So there's Pikachu.
And we got a full art and a secret rare in the same pack.
Yeah. So it's Pikachu. It'll be the Executor, and was there an Uyuma's card in this one? I don't. We'll see if we come across it. Okay, we have Nidoran, Ponyta, Drowsy, Electabuzz. He's gone from rare to common.
Oh no.
Him and Starmie have switched places. Vulpix.
And the HP is correct.
It is, the HP is correct. Ooh, Ninetales Break. That's a very nice one.
Pretty.
Yeah, there's some breaks and stuff in this set too. Arcanine, he's been bumped up. He was an uncommon originally. Yeah. He's now a rare. Haunter. Brock's Grit.
Is that what that card was called?
I don't know. It definitely wasn't in base set though. That must have been in Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge. And Slowbro Spirit Link.
I'm really tempted to go get some of these binders and just kind of compare the cards side by side.
Yeah, like, we definitely... Yeah, I don't remember the card Brock's Grit, but I haven't...
Wasn't it Brock's Training?
It may have been, yeah. Okay, we have a Seal, a Nidoran. He's Poison type now.
Oh
well,
yeah.
he's poison. He's Psychic in the game, which is
I didn't even notice.
because
I
of
thought he
Poison
looked
type.
a little
He
weird.
was originally Grass type. Ponyta, Doduo, Pikachu. Not made of gold and not costing $2,000.
And his cheeks are yellow.
And his cheeks are yellow. He's not got the arrow on him.
They did it.
If people don't know, there is a card coming out in Japan that's this Pikachu, but it's made of gold and it's pre-order. You can order it for $2,000 from Japanese Pokemon Center. I think it's going to be a pretty limited release, just as like a thing for the anniversary. We have a reverse Slowbro Spirit Link. Reverse trainers in this style look crazy. I don't think the trainer bar at the top is reverse. Like the block that says trainer is
not
not
intentionally,
is not
at least.
Raticate, he's been bumped up as well. He was an uncommon the first time around. Switch has gone from common to uncommon. Coughing has gone from, I think, common to uncommon and from grass to psychic. And Revive. Did Revive come down? Was Revive one of the
I thought Revive
rares?
was a rare.
Yeah, because I know in the original base set there was of the 16 non-holo rares, 10 of them were trainers.
Yeah.
And I don't think people liked that very much, but you had to have quite a lot of powerful trainers in just to be able to build decks with and stuff. Okay, so you have Charmander, we have Psychic Energy. The energies obviously aren't as prevalent in this set as they were in base set, because base set I think had 2 in every pack.
Yeah.
Pikachu, Growlithe, Machop, Reverse Electabuzz, Electrode.
Hello.
Yeah, he stayed the same rate. He was a rare before as well.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, and yeah, that's another one of the secret rares, as you can see there. That's 109 out of 108. It's just in the uncommon slot. So maybe these secret rares are going to be
quote unquote uncommons?
Well, it's weird because they're in the uncommon slot, but they both had rare symbols. I was going to say maybe they're just going to be easier to find in this set than they have been in others. Because in recent sets, it's been like one secret rare out of every 3 boxes, and we're at 2 so far in this box.
Maybe somebody screwed up. Who knows?
Maybe. But also they don't have like the secret rare treatment like recent ones
That's
do. They're not
true.
awful and stuff. But the thing about this Executor is he's the bilingual Executor is what's being called because it's printed in both Japanese and English. It was originally released at one of the Tropical Mega Battles. So it had a very, very limited release there, and then it was reprinted in, I think, volume 3 of Trainer magazine. And the only way you could tell the difference between those 2 originals was that one was glossy and one was non-glossy.
Oh.
Yeah. Which makes it hard to find ones actually from Tropical Mega Battle.
And is that an Alola Executor in the background or just a palm tree? We may never know.
Well, it's the same artwork as the one that was released in 2000, so it's probably just a palm tree.
Oh.
Misty's Determination. That's another one that I think must have been from the gym sets originally.
Mm-hmm.
And another Revive. It is a really cool set. Like, I can see why everyone's pretty hyped for it. Just nostalgia factor into overload.
These cards look so weird though. They're a lot more saturated than some of the old cards. The art is kind of reminiscent of Shadowless base set with how saturated it is.
Yeah, and it's just weird that they've gone for really close to the original layout, but not exactly. Yeah. I don't know if there's... Well, it can't even be that Wizards of the Coast have copyright on that or anything, can it? Because it was... Japan had the original layout.
Yeah, I don't know.
Too. Yeah, I don't know. So we have Magnemite. Voltorb.
Best buddies.
I was just trying to read his flavor text. They just took out Pokeball or Monster Ball altogether. He was one of the ones where in the Shadowless print run, he had an error in his flavor text where they said Monster Ball rather than Pokeball. Sandshrew. Poliwag. A Diglett. A Reverse Doug Trio. Is that our first reverse foil rare? It is. He is a rare. He's maintained a rare.
Excellent.
And,
Ooh. Wait, is he not hollow?
Non-foil Mewtwo.
That's
interesting.
Strange.
Okay. Brock's Grit. And Professor Oak's Hint.
What is this?
I think that was... Well, they can't reprint the original Oak because the original Oak, they definitely can't reprint as a trainer because it's way too powerful. And if they made it supporter, it would just be another print of Juniper or Sycamore. And they'd just have to have more rules because there's already a rule about not playing Juniper and Sycamore in the same deck.
but this set right here could have fixed Unlimited, and it just didn't.
It could have done it. They could have fixed Unlimited by just making Professor Oak a supporter.
Yeah.
Because he's too broken in Unlimited. And we have Metapod. Hey. I've just noticed something. Other than the full art Dragonite, we haven't actually had a holo rare yet.
No.
Like, we had the reverse holo, obviously, but we've had... So, there must be holo rares in the set, right? Because
I don't know.
I thought Mewtwo must be. But...
If Mewtwo's not, I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We do actually have one of Laura's staff pre-release cards, which we will show you at the end, which is holo, but we'll save that for a minute. Okay, so we have Lightning Energy, Caterpie, Ghastly, Diglett, Rattata, Reverse Drowsy,
Ooh.
and a Mega Pidgeot EX. That one looks pretty cool. It looks weird because
they're trying to match the formatting.
Yeah, it's an EX, but like the font and stuff is not what you would expect from an EX. I think we're going to have a lot of trouble with people not believing some of these cards are real.
Yeah.
Because they look so different to other EXs, and one of the things you always tell people to look out for is the font, and then like the font on the HP and stuff is a lot different.
Yeah. I mean, even this, I was thinking about this whole set could create kind of a weird issue with people and their base set cards, thinking that suddenly they have fake cards that are just the new set.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird one. At least it has the expansion symbol, so you can look it up and stuff. I'm just glad they didn't make a pre-release Raichu. That's all I'm saying. Because people were asking them to, and I would have killed someone, because I get enough emails about people thinking they have a pre-release Raichu just based on the Arceus pre-release Raichu.
I mean, it's sort of a pre-release Raichu.
And base set Raichu. But if they did a base set artwork... And
a pre-release
just I could not have coped. Right, we have Professor Oak's Hint, Coughing, and Maintenance. Maintenance, I think, another one that was a rare in the original.
Yeah, they must have dropped all those down.
I think they're just trying to stay away from doing rare trainer cards.
Yeah, we've had a few lately, but not a whole lot.
Not very many. It used to be a lot more, and I think they've completely gone off rare energies.
I hope so.
I don't think we've had any of those in a long time, because it's just... People are disappointed when they open them. Like, obviously, competitive players
want them.
They want them and they like them, but the target market of younger kids and stuff, I
didn't want to open an energy card when I was 7.
Yeah. Right, we have Growlithe, Ghastly, Charmander, Rattata, Caterpie, a Reverse Brock's Grit, a Dugong.
Hello.
I think he got bumped up as well. He was an uncommon originally. Potion has been bumped up to uncommon.
Oh, good.
Maintenance. And Poliwhirl.
That means we'll get less potions. Thank goodness.
Potion's great now, though. It heals 30 instead of 20. When they made that change, I think there was quite a lot of people actually started playing Potion for a little while.
For a bit.
Voltorb. Kangor. Poliwag. Seal. Magikarp, Reverse Electrode.
Fancy. Oh, there we go.
We have foils. Okay, and it's a foil Gyarados. Why wasn't Mewtwo foil?
Yeah, that's weird, because Gyarados and Mewtwo are 2 of the other pre-release promos in the set.
Yeah, there's Charizard, Gyarados, Mewtwo, and...
Machamp, I think.
Machamp, okay. The foil on it looks really nice. They've gone kind of similar to what original base set had as foil.
It's like a weird mix of 2 different foil types.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the foil, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about Mewtwo just being a non-holo rare, but okay. Double Colorless.
Okay.
Which, it has the Japanese type of art now. It doesn't have like the massive intrusive text box at the bottom.
It still has text though, so you can...
It does, but...
It's cool. I like it.
But you get more...
I think...
it doesn't need text. You can work out what it does. But
I think that's the first real big improvement I've seen.
Devolution Spray. And Metapod. Okay, so we do at least know that the set does have regular hollows, even if it took us a while to get to one.
Yeah.
But we hit yeah, one full art and one mega before then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a Weedle, an Electabuzz, Drowsy, Staryu, Metal Energy, a Reverse Staryu, a Beedrill. He stayed the same. He was just a rare. Kakuna.
We can evolve the
Hey,
whole line.
we can. Full Heal, and Machoke. I don't know if we have a full set list of this set yet. I know there was some early leaks of the French set got out a lot earlier than it should have done.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if the people will put together a full set list or not.
I'm sure someone did.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the third secret rare is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, we have Weedle, Doduo, Staryu. Oh, was it not Imakuni's Doduo?
Maybe it was.
I think that's what the third secret rare was in the Japanese set, was Imakuni's Doduo. So maybe they've kept it. We'll see. Onyx, Fairy Energy, Shiny Rattata. Oh, yeah.
Top percentage.
Farfetch'd. He's gone up in rarity.
Has he?
Yeah, he wasn't a rare.
Mm-hmm.
The 6 Pokemon rares in base, it was Beedrill, Electrode, Electabuzz, Dugtrio, Dragonair. Is that 6?
I don't know. I wasn't counting. I want to point out that Leak Slap got a whole lot better. It's now 50 damage, and he only can't use it during your next turn instead of the whole rest of the game.
Oh, that is a lot better. Super Potion, Charizard Spirit Link.
Fancy.
That looks really cool. And Charmeleon. I'm sad they didn't reprint Super Energy Removal, because that card was really fair.
Fair, yeah, we'll call it that.
It's fine, like, every Pokemon only attacks for 1 energy now anyway.
So, this Ponyta reminds me that my very first card was a Ponyta.
Okay.
When I was little.
I don't know what my first one was when I was little.
What?
I just can't remember. I know my first card when I came back to collecting, and it's Ancient Mew. And
Okay.
I have it still sealed in a top loader
Okay.
upstairs.
My first was a Ponyta, so I like this one.
Okay. So we have Ponyta, Nidoran, Vulpix, Dark Energy, Magikarp, Reverse Vulpix,
Cute.
Starmie, Super Potion, Charmeleon, and Charizard Spirit Link. So we haven't seen any extra of the secret rares since our initial 2, so maybe we just got lucky on the first few packs and that's where they were.
Yeah.
But still, like, if 2 per box would still be fine. I say it makes it a lot easier to get them than it did in previous sets. I don't know if they have reverse foil versions though.
Good question.
I'm not sure, they might do. Okay, Sandshrew, Ponyta, Magnemite, Pikachu, Machop, a reverse Poliwhirl, Raticate, Potion, Venusaur Spirit Link, and Machoke. Talk about being disappointed by getting rare energies. You've got to be disappointed by Raticate, haven't you?
I mean, he's kind of cute.
Yeah. Especially just if you played originally and you knew that it used to be an uncommon. Well,
Yeah.
Starmie that used to be a common.
Yeah.
Okay, full total. Of course, they're not exact reprints, but still. Diglett, Caterpie, Poliwag, Pikachu, Reverse Machoke. Ooh, Pidgeot EX.
We can Mega Evolve him
We
later.
can. We have to wait a turn though, because I don't think we've got his Spirit Link yet.
Oh no!
Again, it's weird. The cards just they don't look right.
No, I don't. I don't know how to feel about this.
No, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I like the way they've done the whole set with the nostalgia, but I think you either have to go full nostalgia and just don't have EXs and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've been saying this since they announced the set. I love the idea of it, but I feel like the execution could have been a little better.
Yeah. Poliwhirl, Revive, and Slowbro Spirit Link. So we've had quite a lot of Spirit Links. I think there's Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Slowbro. There will be a Pidgeot one somewhere. I'm guessing Dragonite, since we've had him as a full art.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, we have Electabuzz, Rattata, Growlithe, Nidoran, Vulpix, a reverse Super Potion, Dewgong, Porygon,
Pokédex.
I think that one was a rare as well.
I might have been an uncommon, maybe. I think.
And Kakuna. Were there? Oh, there were some uncommon trainers, weren't there? There was. I knew there was rare. I knew there was 10 rares and then 5 commons, but I can't remember if there were uncommons as well.
I think there were a few.
We have Seal, Charmander, Magnemite, Growlithe, Matchup. Ooh, reverse Charmander. Dugtrio, Haunter, Blastoise Spirit Link, and Misty's Determination.
We haven't seen any of the starter evolutions yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Hopefully we'll find at least one.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say, we've only got 2 more packs left in the first half of the box, and we've still only seen 1 regular holo.
That's true.
There's still only Gyarados, so I don't know how many of them are actually going to be holo.
I don't think there were too many in the set.
Right. Okay, we have Diglett, Ghastly, Caterpie, Drowsy, Magikarp, and Nidoking Break. He's pretty cool. Arcanine, Pidgeot Spirit Link.
There we are.
Poliwhirl, and Full Heal. So that's what we've got 2 breaks so far. Ninetales and Nidoking. And then the full art Dragonite, the Pidgeot and the Mega Pidgeot. And then still only 1 normal foil, which is Gyarados.
But 2 secret rares.
Yeah, which is odd. Weedle, Tangela, Ponyta, Doduo, Staryu, a reverse Raticate. Hooray.
Ooh.
That guy's nice.
Okay.
So that's a full art Mega Charizard EX.
Ooh.
So the full arts in this set have got the treatment that the secret rares did in previous sets. Like they've got all the gold and stuff on them. Whereas in previous sets the full arts just looked like full art versions of the regular card. Well, it was different artwork, but they just looked full art there. And then secret rares had like a nice gold treatment and stuff, but it seems like all of them doing this one.
It looks
so that's
really great.
Really nice. That's Y?
Yes,
Yes.
Y.
Okay.
What number is he?
He is 101 out of 108.
Okay. Oh.
So that means there's what, minimum 8 full arts. Probably more because Blastoise will come before him, I would think.
No.
There's no Blastoise?
Blastoise would come after. Grass, fire, water.
Oh yeah, it's not just all alphabetical.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, I forgot that. I used to.
But yeah, no, Venusaur's probably.
Venusaur comes before him. Okay. Pidgeot Spirit Link, Metapod. Oh, and there's the other one, Imakuni's Doduo. This was one of the cards in Japan that was just never came out of Japan because it's based on. I mean, it's kind of a joke card. So what have we got? We got 50 HP, Pokemon Power, Frenzied Escape. When this Doduo retreats, hold this card and throw it as hard as you can because Doduo is running away. Throw the card horizontally with a snap to get the farthest distance. And for double colourless, Harmonize 30. When you use this attack, you must begin to sing a song. While the song is being sung, the game continues. When the song is finished, this attack does 30 damage. So yeah, and as you see, this card cannot be used in official tournaments. It's right there in red on the bottom.
What a shame.
But yeah, Imakuni he's kind of like I don't know how you describe him. He's like a Pokemon celebrity in Japan.
Yeah.
He's a weird character. He's done some like songs and stuff in Japan. And in Japan he's had quite a lot of cards based on him. And one of his cards, the one just called Imakuni, the trainer was in Generations.
Yeah, we saw our first Imakuni in the US.
Yeah. So maybe they're starting to become more okay with just printing funny cards, or maybe they were just okay with it in Generations and Evolutions because they've got like the nostalgia sets. Maybe they were more okay with it then.
They've evolved.
They have. So we have all 3 secret rares in the first half of the box.
It's a little weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
Maybe we get the others, but maybe they do have foil versions, which are a lot rarer. So we'll see. Okay, we have Tangela, Vulpix, a Fire Energy, Voltorb, Charmander, a Reverse Nidorino.
Oh, that looks so weird.
It just being psychic.
Oh, I can't handle that.
It's
Put it
odd,
away.
isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hi
I did not know this guy was in the set. So this Mew was first printed as one of the Wizards promos. It was towards the end of the Wizards promo era. It's not the first Mew. The first Mew promo was originally in the Japanese Fossil set, but this one was, I can't remember where it originally came from in Japan, but it was a really early promo in Japan, and then they made it as a Wizards promo. So that's our second regular foil from the set, Gyarados and Mew.
I love it.
But Mewtwo still not a foil. So the foiling just does look. It looks busy. There's a lot of stuff going on.
I kind of like it on this card because there's really just Mew and the lily pad.
Yeah.
But on the Gyarados, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like in other cards too. We have Magmar, Energy Retrieval, and Blastoise Spirit Link. Okay, and that was the first pack from the second half of the box. So yeah, there mustn't be very many holo rares, but they're quite hard to come across. Vulpix, Electabuzz, Magikarp, Ghastly, Sandshrew, a Reverse Ponyta. Oh, he looks nice.
Ooh.
Like artwork wise, I still don't like the card layout, but artwork wise, he's really cool. We have a Dragonite EX.
Look at all that wasted space next to the ability. I don't like that at all.
Just like the bit down here.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't like the layout of EXs in the set, I don't think.
I mean, I really don't like the layout of the regular cards in the set either, but...
Yeah, but you can see where they've gone with nostalgia on that one.
Yeah.
But on the EXs, it doesn't evoke any nostalgia because it can't.
No, it just looks wrong.
It does. Okay, we have Devolution Spray. That one was definitely rare in the original set. Pokedex and Porygon. I know Devolution Spray was a rare in the original set because there was one year at Worlds we did a Shadowless base set draft. We each got a theme deck and then drafted 4 packs each of Shadowless. We Rochester drafted it. And then the tournament they did, the first prize that he gave away was a first edition base set pack, and when it opened it, the rare was Devolution Spray.
Ugh.
Alright, we have Pikachu,
Pika.
Staryu, Onix, Weedle, Machop, a Reverse Weedle,
Double Weedle,
Electrode, Devolution Spray, Brock's Grit, and Slowbro Spirit Link. So I think the furthest ahead cards we've seen, like the furthest into the game, must be the... I don't know whether they're the trainers that come from the gym stuff or if it's the Mew. I think maybe the Mew was later. But we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen any Pokemon that weren't in base set other than the Mew, have we?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Onix, Nidoran, Poliwag, a Grass Energy, a Rattata, a Reverse Voltorb. Oh, and there's another holo. It's Magneton, who was a holo originally.
It's a little weird that they kept him as holo and changed some of the others when they're a Magnezone him.
Yeah, like Mewtwo being a non-foil.
It's just wrong.
It's, yeah. Unless we just have a super rare misprint in the first run. But,
I hope not.
Yeah. Okay. Maintenance, Switch, and Magmar. I don't know if I showed off yet, but the artwork on the packs is really nice. You've got...
Do you remember what the base set pack artworks were? I was meaning
It was
to ask.
Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise.
There were just 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard.
Kind of the throwback.
Yeah, well, they're the Mega Evolutions as well, and Raichu, because people like Pikachu, but not enough to put in my packaging, apparently.
Poor Pika. But
yeah, it was just the 3 that were on the packets. Okay, we have Diglett, Seal, Nidoran, Ponyta, Doduo, a reverse Sandshrew, Beedrill, Misty's Determination, Revive, and Nidorino.
I hope none of the Diglets have their fighting energy sideways.
Oh yeah. We have Caterpie, Doduo, Pikachu, Machop, Growlithe, a reverse Haunter,
Spooky.
Mewtwo.
Definitely not a foil.
Non-foil Mewtwo. Nidorino, Super Potion, and Brock's Grit.
I hate how we can't even check the number to see if it's supposed to be a foil anymore.
Yeah, because they're just scattered throughout the set. Okay. Which makes the set look nicer in a binder, I think, because all the colours are together.
I agree.
But makes it more irritating for different things, like when you're putting your reverse holo set in and there's just loads of gaps where EXs would be. Caterpie, Magnemite, Voltorb, Sandshrew, Poliwag, reverse Blastoise Spirit Link, Farfetch'd, Haunter. Okay, so
4?
yeah, I didn't check the number on Imakuni's Doduo, but it seems there's 4 secret rares. We have a flying Pikachu as well.
He's precious.
And coughing. So yeah, flying Pikachu was one that debuted just as a promo. Yeah, it was an early Wizards promo. Same with Surfing Pikachu. So we now have I think all 4 secret rares now. There might be some more.
Who knows? Maybe there's like 20.
Maybe. Magnemite, Seal, Charmander, Diglett, Drowsy, a reverse Tangler.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Mega Blastoise EX. He
Alrighty.
looks really cool.
You can stay.
All the full arts look really nice. So we've got, how many full arts is that now? That's 3?
Yeah, the Charizard and the Dragonite.
Quick. That's quick for a box. Kakuna, Charmeleon, and Professor Oak's Hint. Yeah, like you said, it is kind of odd we haven't seen any of the final starter evolutions.
We know at least Charizard's in this.
Yeah, at least Charizard's definitely in the set.
Although I don't think I've seen any Squirtle or Bulbasaur yet, have we?
That's true. We haven't actually seen Squirtle, Wartortle, Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur. So maybe they're just not in the set. That would be weird if they weren't.
I mean, they've got the Megas, so they must have the regular EXs.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's one thing with opening the set up the day it starts pre-releases that we don't know exactly. Okay, Metal Energy, Growlithe, Ghastly, Charmander, Rattata, reverse Machop, another Dugtrio, Charizard Spirit Link, Poliwhirl, and Maintenance. Okay, let's have a few packs left to do. I've realised we've got as many full arts as we do regular holos. Okay. So Rattata, Weedle, Voltorb, Poliwag, Ghastly, reverse Farfetch'd, a Starmie, double colourless, Machoke, and Coughing.
And we have more secret rares than holos. Or the same number.
Secret rares? Yeah. Well, yeah, we have more because we have 4 secret rares.
Gross.
Maybe there's maybe just more full arts than there are holos.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing them, but maybe some of the full arts are only full arts.
That's possible.
So we'll see. We don't know yet. We are getting another 6 boxes of this coming in when it's released. So we'll probably do another video opening, one more box when we know a bit more about the set.
Maybe we'll do our pack battles.
Maybe we'll do our pack battles if people like that. Okay, we've got a Magikarp, a Weedle, an Electabuzz, Drowsy, Staryu, a reverse Nidoran, Arcanine, double colourless energy, Super Potion, and Charmeleon. Yeah, I didn't notice until you said it, but yeah, we haven't seen any of Bulbasaur's line or Squirtle's line at all.
And I just thought about it.
Yeah, it would be weird for them to miss them out though. if they're trying to go for nostalgia.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay, Onyx. Magikarp. Fight Energy. Staryu. Tangela.
Well, what number is Tangela?
Tangela is number 8.
Huh.
But you have the Caterpie line and stuff before Tangela.
Yeah.
Reverse Charmeleon. Raticate. Venusaur Spirit Link. Metapod. Well, what number's Metapod? Metapod's 4. So if you have Caterpie before it.
That's 3. And then there's just...
That's all. But yeah, because Caterpie comes right after the starter, so there must be Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, right?
Well, no, because Caterpie would be
Oh,
number
Caterpie
3.
would be number 3. But so maybe there's just a Venusaur and a Mega Venusaur.
Yeah, it must be.
That's weird. Okay. And Charizard Spirit Link. Just us working it out as we go along.
This set just keeps making me more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's an odd set, definitely. Okay. We've got Pikachu. Ponyta. Nidoran. Vulpix. A Dark Energy. Oh, that might be why Starmie's a rare then.
That makes sense.
If there's a break. Okay. Electrode. Potion. Metapod. And Professor Oak's Hint. So how many packs are we down to? Down to 5 packs. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Got a Ponyta. A Drowsy. An Electabuzz. A Vulpix. A Sandshrew. A Reverse Magmar. A Beedrill. Pokedex. Potion. Magma.
Double Magma.
Double Magma. I just forget which ones are the rest, and I just put Beedrill and that. So yeah. I'm used to opening Magic where the rare's just at the end.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I thought happened when we opened that secret rare.
Yeah, but then there was another rare in back.
Right.
So, matchup. Voltorb. Diglett. Caterpie. Poliwag. Reverse Weedle. And Blastoise EX.
Look at that gold on the edges.
Yeah, is that the same artwork as the Generations one? I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah, that's definitely
Okay,
a reprint.
So okay, so Blastoise, so maybe it's just Blastoise and Mega Blastoise?
It must be.
Yeah. Okay, that's...
I don't agree with this.
So weird.
Don't.
Cause it... Yeah. Machoke, Full Heal, and Venusaur Spirit Link. Maybe they just thought, we don't need Rain Dance again. Because...
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, because they just had the Blastoise with Deluge, and it...
Did win Worlds.
It did win Worlds. Okay, Psychic Energy, Pikachu, Growlithe, Machop, Nidoran, Reverse Diglett, Farfetch'd, Porygon, Full Heal, and Poliwhirl.
Just 2 left.
2 left. Let's see what we get. We've had decent odds.
Yeah, I don't think I can be upset whatever we get.
Yeah, we have a decent amount of the set. So Staryu, Seal, Charmander, Magnemite, Growlithe, a Reverse Growlithe,
Yay.
Starmie again, Pidgeot Spirit Link, Blastoise Spirit Link, and Switch. I'm more interested to know just how many of regular hollows there are in the set.
Yeah.
Just because of how few we've actually gotten. And I'm still surprised at Mewtwo not being one.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Tangela, Poliwag, Seal, Magikarp, with something shiny sticking out, a Lightning Energy, ooh, Reverse Charizard Spirit Link.
Pretty. Ooh!
Maybe that's why Mewtwo is not foil, because there's a Mewtwo EX.
Wow.
He does look nice.
Is he a reprint more or less of the promo version? The original promo?
Was it? I thought the original promo was a reprint from the set.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Some of his attacks look similar.
Yeah, I think he's a reprint of, close to a reprint of one of the Mewtwo's. I just don't remember which one. But he's really cool. Okay. Kakuna, Energy Retrieval, and the final card is a Blastoise Spirit Link. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll real quickly just pull out the good cards to go through them again just one more time. Okay, so the good stuff we got from the box, we've got Starmie Break, a Nidoking Break, a Ninetales Break, Blastoise EX, Mewtwo EX, Dragonite EX, Pidgeot EX, Mega Pidgeot EX, a Full Art Mega Blastoise EX, Full Art Mega Charizard EX, Full Art Dragonite EX, and all 4 of the secret rares, which were the Bilingual Executor, Flying Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu, and Imakuni's Doduo. So that's all the good stuff from the box. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a kind of a side-by-side comparison of some base set cards with the new counterparts. Okay, as we were actually sorting through our stuff, we were told that Here Comes Team Rocket that we opened is actually another secret rare. So there are 5 secret rares in the set.
At least.
At least, yeah. There could be more trainers or secret rare energy or something. Probably not secret rare energy, but
kind of weird. There were only 3 in Japan.
Yeah. But we now know there's at least 5 in English, which is interesting. So yeah, that's just a slight addition to the set. There are 5 secret rares at least, and well, we got these 5 all in one box. So it seems like maybe if there is just 5, they're going to give you one of each in each box.
Secret rares. Yeah,
because they were in the uncommon slot. It's a bit weird, but that's where we have it. Okay, so we have here the Pikachu from the new set, along with the Shadowless and Unlimited versions of it. So as you can see, we'll try and hold them all up together. The colours and stuff do resemble the Shadowless one a lot more than the Unlimited one. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, it doesn't really show up properly. But there are differences, and you see like the HP is thinner, like on the Shadowless cards, compared to the Unlimited one. I don't know, the attacks on this one are all the same, just the layout's slightly different.
He did get a little bit of an HP bump.
He did, he got an HP bump.
And the level moves from the bottom of the card to the top, which is a little bit more of a throwback to, is that the EX era?
I think so, yeah. So that's what those look like. Okay, and as I said, finally what we will do is we're going to show you off one of the pre-release cards, because Laura got a staff pre-release card straight away. And so this is what the staff pre-release Charizard looks like. So this guy is pretty cool, so we know he's in the set. We know he's probably a holo in the set, but the pre-release foils use like a different foiling to what's in the set. It's more of a like the sheen foil, more of what you see in the reverse foils, kind of, but on the picture rather than the rest of the card.
And the Mewtwo, like we said before, is not a holo in the set, but
he's a pre-release promo.
Yeah, so Charizard may not be holo in the set. We didn't open one, so we don't know.
I think it would be weird if he wasn't, though.
I agree.
even though obviously Mewtwo wasn't and he has EX. And one thing that's kind of changed with them again is it's back to being just a numbered card from the set rather than a Black Star promo. They have been just so back and forth on that lately. Like the last 2 sets have had the 4 different pre-release promos be 4 different numbered Black Star promos, but then before that it was 1 Black Star promo, and then occasionally just dipped back into being the set one. And then here we are again, we are just back in the set, and the staff stamp, just for anyone who's interested, is just kind of still there, as it normally is. So that is where we're at with Evolutions. We'll hopefully be doing another box opening another time, like I said, once we know a bit more about this set and what to expect. Overall, I think it's a good set overall. Like we say, we don't really like the EXs and the way they look, but
that's just an aesthetic thing.
Yeah, and it hits the nostalgia, which is
I
think it's what it's meant to do.
That ponytail. But make sure you check out a pre-release in your area if you get a chance, or open up a box of the set.
What I do have coming up, which hopefully you guys will be interested in, is in November I am going to be opening up a Pokemon product every single day on the channel. There are going to be a lot of different products, ranging from blisters to tins to something a bit more obscure. So hopefully you'll join me for that. I may have some more videos coming out before then, but I just wanted to mention that one. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you guys next time.